Gotta get ready for the stream, Poker Ranger. I understand. I'll send some positive Bob Ross vibes your way while you're setting up. Turning on your oxyacetylene torch. Getting that oxygen ready. So, yeah. Undead Army Gamer, thank you so much. I forgot. We're still waiting for him to dry. They're still a little wet. Undead Army Gamer, you are awesome. Coming in here painting with me. You are helping me with this painting. Just by hanging out, give me those good vibes. Give me that advice. Reminding me what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright. There's some white areas I want to get rid of. Get rid of all of that. Alright, glaze on the eyes because Undead Army Gamer is an amazing meatball that reminded me. Use a small brush. And with a glaze, what I like to do is I like to pick up the paint, dip it in some water, touch my rag with it, and what I have now is I have a wet brush with that blue paint, and I can just kind of make a glaze on top here. Glaze on top all over there. Gives it that shadow. I'll erase a little bit. Since it's still wet, if you use a clean brush, you can make that edge kind of faded by just working over the top of it. That dry brush is going to pick up all that wet glaze and kind of move it around. And it's really subtle glaze for that shadow on the eyes. Don't want a lot. I love when you help out, Undead Gamer. Thank you for being here, hanging out, painting with me. I think I'm gonna work on the smirk a little more, but we did pass the 2-hour mark. That's alright. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna do that abstract painting. I'll probably come back to this another day. Maybe tomorrow before we do the Bob Ross bit. The Bob Moss. Let's start a new painting here. Do I have a licensed streaming program? I use OBS as my streaming program. I'll show you guys the wall while I get set up here. We're gonna add this to the wall. Add this up here. Oh. I'll grab a new canvas. Wait for me. Wait for me. Paper Picasso, how is it going? Paper Picasso. We have so many awesome streamers in here. Paper Picasso, Poker Ranger. Is Miss Cookie still in here? She's such an awesome broadcaster. We have so many cool people. All you amazing meatballs made of stardust. Oop, my camera. Come back here, camera. Alright, what we're gonna do today, just worked on the Kappa painting. I didn't quite finish it. There are a few details I wanted to get to that I didn't manage to get to. So I'll probably work on that a little more later. what I need right now is a wet cloth for this. There we go. I hate these canvases. This cardboard sticks to them. I hate them. Nice voice. Sing some more. I am not a singer. I am not a singer. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna get messy. I'm gonna get messy here, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move that painting. I don't wanna get paint on that one. Alright, guys. We've got brushes. We've got paints. What we need now is a creative hat. Oh, I left the door open. We're gonna hear a lot of noise. Let me close that. Alright, so let's put our creative hat on here. Put our creative hat on. We're gonna get the painting here. And Paper Picasso, I don't have a plan. The plan is to not have a plan with my paintings. Actually, what I'm gonna do before we put the creeper hat on, before we do that, I'm gonna kind of wet the canvas a little bit. One thing you can do, this is a Bob Ross technique, you can wet the canvas beforehand. A la prima. So then it is a plan. No. Oh, Polka Ranger, I will bring back the creeper head. Just give me a second here. Alright, kind of making that center of the canvas a little wet. Gonna make sure all those paints kind of bleed on there. Alright, let's get that creeper. Alright guys, let me show you some painting. Are you guys ready? Oh, here we go. Here we go. No plan. No plan here. That's the plan. Have fun. That's the point. We don't got enough colors on here. That's alright. Oh man, it is too hot. Too hot for the creeper. Too hot. Alright, so I'm gonna get some red paint. Red paint here. Glad you guys like it, Shivatar. Let's do some fun things here, guys. So art is about having fun, not about worrying about what you're doing. If you're not having a good time, change it up so that you will have a good time here. I like to be messy at first. I really like making messy things, big brush strokes, starting your painting off with large strokes, not worrying about what it's going to look like, trying to get the general sense of colors and everything in here. We can always tighten up later. Do all the detail work. I like to play with colors, so I don't start off with an idea of what I want to do. I just kind of work with what's on the canvas. And one way I like to start off my paintings is to try to get rid of all the white. on the canvas. If you can get rid of all that white, you then have a really good base tone to work on. How did I get into streaming? You know, it's people like Polka Ranger and Miss Cookies, Val Dudes, all of those amazing creative streamers that really inspired me. I had enjoyed Twitch for, you know, checking out video games and stuff. But when I stumbled on the creative section, my life was changed. Forever. Oh my gosh, they're destroying stuff out there. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Alright. So let's go in here with some purples and some blues. Get this out of here. Blue. You know what we need? We need some creative hatness on here. The creeper head was too much. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put on the fro. Put on the fro here. Get your froze on, you guys. Get your froze on. Alright, I got blue. I didn't manage to get blue on my plate. How did that happen? I swear I squirted. Oh, here it is. Sputlink. Oh, thank you so much. Hashtag awesome colors. That's awesome. Thank you for the positive words. Thank you for hanging out. You are an amazing meatball. And then it began, Paper Picasso. So it's all kind of random right now. Not worried about what colors I'm using. I am trying to use really vibrant colors. We can always mute them later on. It's an abstract painting, so it doesn't have to look like anything. Maybe not yet. We might pull out some images later on. Alright, I'm going to use a different medium here. Oh, here it is. Acrylic flow release. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, you guys are here at the beginning, Undead Gamer. You get to see how it all begins. It's really nice being able to do work like the portrait work, but then come back to something like the abstract paintings and just have fun with it. I have so many projects I'm working on at the same time that I really like switching back and forth between them. I feel like it gives me that kind of fresh start each time I begin working on it. Give you a little more microphone there. So this ball, I'm gonna fill in this ball here. I don't know where this came from, but it's coming out now. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Another thing, especially with abstract painting, I recommend rotating the canvas, changing things up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this in. We're going to fill in this weird blob here on the bottom. And then I'm going to rotate it. And maybe just because I started in the landscape doesn't mean this abstract painting has to be hung in that landscape. All right, let's change it up. Boom. Totally different piece. Totally different. Let's see what we want to do here. I kind of want to spray this on here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try something new here. Never done this before. Never done this before. All about experimenting. We're gonna see how that works out. Add some blues in there. Never really been into the drip painting, but maybe this is gonna be my first drip painting. Having fun, that's the point. It doesn't have, you don't have to worry about making those strokes and getting stuck in that mode, that thought. You can always change it up. I'm trying to cover up all that white space right now because then I can go on top with really vibrant colors, vibrant highlights. So it's going to get a little muddy here, that's fine. It's alright if it's a little muddy. If you guys have any questions about the creative process, feel free to ask. Or about life in general, I am here to answer all questions. Thank you, Chiabataru. You know what helps? It's the wig. The wig helps out a lot. Even when you're not feeling creative, you put on the wig and you think to yourself, I look ridiculous. I can do anything. Oop, sorry, hit the mic. Mic check. I'm using a lot of water right now. A lot of medium to get that paint to move around. It's okay if it's thin. It's actually good if it's thin. That way we can... Oop, hit the mic again. Sorry, but you know what? You know what? I'm gonna move that mic a little bit so I can paint. So filling up this whole area here, we're experimenting. Is there any white left over? Any white left over? Get rid of it all. Alright, so now we have this base. What are we gonna do with it? I have no idea. I have no idea. Somehow I just took a few shots of alcohol or something. Alright, you know what I want to do? I think I want to do some finger painting. The difference between painting with water and painting with oil. So watercolors, acrylics, water-based oil paints are going to dry faster and they're going to blend less. So I blend the color, it's not going to change after I blend it. With oil paints, you can paint something, come back to it a week later. It'll still be wet depending on how much you're using. Oil paints usually take a lot longer to dry. I like both of them. I like both kinds of mediums here. Let's do some yellow dots. Yellow dots. Don't forget you have other devices besides brushes. You have so many devices. You never know which one you'll need next. I'm a polka dot. I'm a polka dot. Poking dots. I'm literally poking dots. Smear these around before they dry. Get some randomness in here. And now what we have is a snowstorm. Alright, we got a basis here. Got a base. Do I create with music normally? I do. I should actually turn that back on. I was getting a little distracted. Is it some mustard? It's mustard and ketchup. Can't you tell? Alright. Don't forget to take a break. Step back from your painting. Get some water or coffee. There's my water. Alright. I'm gonna flip it again. We're gonna flip it here. Alright, I'm gonna use another medium here. You can eat it in the end. I don't know if I'd want to eat this. It's a moderate piece. Okay. Is milk okay? You know what? You can make your paintings with whatever you want. You're free to do what you want, Undead Gamer. Especially in the Mossiverse. Oh, this music is just too loud. I am streaming from a ridiculously old computer, so I can't put music on the same machine. It really craps out the audio, so I do apologize. I'm gonna turn off the music. Gonna go in here with the Bob Ross voice, the Bob Moss voice. Alright, so I got this gel medium. I'm gonna insert a color. Let's see, let's do some different blues in here. Cobalt. Let's see how does that look? Yeah, it's a good color. That's a good color here. Okay, I've got blue. What am I gonna do with this blue? Well, it's already on there, so let's start from that. You can drink milk? Yeah, of course. Milk is a liquid, very nourishing. You know what? This brush is not working out for me. I'm going to the palette knife. I know this doesn't look like a knife, but it is. I'll cut you with it. I'll cut you. Oh, we're gonna make greens though. No. No. Okay, you know what? We're switching it up. Switching it up here. Going for red. Going for red here. Red. And a medium. Fine pumice gel. Yes. Sounds excellent. This stuff is cool. I'm gonna mix this up in that red paint. Now we can splat, splat, splat. It's like a color explosion. That's kind of how my paintings are, just exploding with color. I don't like doing muted things. I used to do a lot of brown paintings. I think now I'm reacting against that. I will HMO1. What does that mean? Yeah, this seems to be some sort of hovering spatial celestial object. So I'm gonna highlight that by exploding outside of it. Or sploding.
Let's build a happy little cloud.
The nice thing about abstract work is you don't. Oh my gosh!
There are no limits here.
Sputnik, I almost missed your follow. You are an amazing meatball made of stardust, and together we can create anything. It's 2:30. Welcome to the Mossiverse, a place where we can create with our minds. We can do anything, as long as you put your mind to it. You are follower number 198. Thank you so much for your support. You are amazing. Oh, HMO1, of course. Do I give name to my arts? I usually do it afterwards. I don't want to like say, oh, guitar, and then have to make this abstract painting a guitar. But I do like naming them after the fact. Oh man, I used to be a fan of Pokemon. I still am. I love the idea. I haven't played it since Pokemon Yellow though, so I'm an old school guy. I'm gonna get yellow ochres in here. Why am I using fluid paints? I don't know. I don't know. And of course, if you guys have any questions about the creative process or life in general, feel free to ask. In the Mossiverse, we cater to all kinds of creativity. Trying to make this a place where anyone can come and share their work. My rag. You like old school ones? Yeah, definitely. Chiyobataro, I love hanging out with you too. Thank you for being here. I try to bring a little Bob Moss into your lives. No, no more fluid paint. No more. No more fluid paint. We're on strike. We're on strike here. Cobalt blue. Primary magenta. Let's use primary magenta. Yes. This is perfect. Put that on the plate. So this is a heavy body acrylic, meaning it's thicker. These are fluid body, which are really good for getting, detail work without having to thin them. The heavy body ones are really good to start off with. Get some titanium white. I really should get tubes of these because I hate using the palette knife to pick up the paint. That's alright. Alright, so we got red, we got white. Let's get some purple. So we'll put some blue on here. Sounds like the bulldozers have stopped outside, thankfully. Alright, heavy body acrylic. We got this. Let's mix them up into a purpley. Purpley. Now we can have fun in here. Yes. Purple. Oh, that's like an indigo. Yes. Yes. What a beautiful color. Beautiful colors. Put a few blobs of paint down here, and then I'm going to mix them all together. My primary job is being an artist. I started doing art as my full-time thing a few months ago, back in about October. I did a Kickstarter in November to start my artistic career off. So much fun. It's amazing being able to have fun, show that anyone can do it, anyone can make art. It just takes a little time, a little effort. But anything you do can be amazing. You just have to have that positive attitude. You have to be able to work through those moments where you're doubting yourself. And if you can't, you can always come in here like a Swedish meatball. MMA Soldier, thank you for being here, coming in here, hanging out with us. Hope you're doing well. Starting off on this acrylic painting. Oh, where has this heavy body been all my life? This is amazing. Oh, I should stop using the fluid paints. This is so delicious. Alright, we're going to get some white in here too. This is going to be interesting, because I just dropped it all over my apron here. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. We're going to get this. We're going to get this blob of paint. It's still good. We still got it. Oh, did you guys hear that? The ka-thunk. MMA Soldier, thank you for coming in here. Hope you're doing well. We kind of finished up the Kappa portrait. I'm probably going to work on it maybe another hour because I want to get some of the details right. Just kind of screwing around here, having fun. Playing with colors. Smearing them together into something I don't know what. And if you guys are going to be here tomorrow, what we're working on tomorrow, we're going to do a landscape painting. I'm going to put on the Bob Moss wig. We're going to show you guys that you can do paintings. You just got to try. You just got to have fun with it. Still don't know what I'm painting. That's the beauty of abstract work. You can just have fun with it. You don't have to worry about what you're working on. I usually don't even think about it until the end. I think Kurz is lurking. He said he had to take a shower and do life things. His corporeal body demands him. Oh, that looks so cool. This is so much fun. So what I did here is I put that blue and red on there first. I put the white on top. Now I'm kind of just using the blue and red underneath to smear it on top of that white. Getting some really cool textures in here. And I'm just using a palette knife. Kind of scratching, kind of smearing. Oh, I know, MMA Soldier. I've just been so focused on getting my channel going, so... Doing life things. Yeah, there's a real world out there. We don't have to interact with it all the time. But sometimes the real life demands you to be present. Oh, nope, mixing too much. I'm mixing too much. Right here, though, I'm going to mix a little more. The thing with painting, the hardest moment in painting is where you need to stop, but you're going to just keep going. So what I try to do is I try to stop way before that. So even though I want to keep going, I'm going to stop. I swear I'm going to stop. We're going to stop eventually. All right, we need to stop. We need to stop. Some really nice textures in here. We are so far in. You gotta hurry. Oh man, you know what I have to do is just wait for you to do a server restart or something. Let's do some more of this mixing. It's so freaking cool. Hoo-yah! All right, we got blobs on there. Let's mix them in. Blob. Blob. All right, we've got lots of blobs of white in here. That's what we want. This explosion. Explode. Explode, explode, explode. Man, these paints, these golden acrylics, I have never found paints this amazing. It's so rewarding. Totally recommend these golden acrylic paints. Scratch some areas out here so you can see the colors underneath. Did I miss a follow? I don't think I missed a follow. I don't think I missed a follow here. Let's check. Just Sput Link, you awesome meatball. The hardest thing is the start, absolutely. Representation of the main idea. Yeah, and that's what's really nice about abstract stuff is you don't have to worry about it. I'm going to let this dry a little bit before I get back to it. But abstract painting is really nice because I still don't know what this is, what the painting is going to represent, if it's going to represent anything. So it's nice to have that freedom to do what you want. So what I'm going to do, we'll flip it over. Flip it over here, and I'm going to add a bunch of yellows and oranges down here. So I'm gonna get a new plate. A new plate! Hope you guys are doing well out there in Twitch land. Thank you so much for coming in here, hanging out with me while I paint. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Maybe it's about painting, maybe it's about color theory, maybe it's about life in general. That's what we're here for. I like how I said red, yellow, and orange, and the first color I grabbed was blue. How did that happen? How did that happen? Horror moonshine. It does kind of look like a giant moon that's like about to crash into the earth or something. Something apocalyptic. Clean my palette knife before I grab this other paint here. I got my red. Got my blue for some reason. I don't know why I grabbed the blue again. It's alright. We'll figure out a use for it. What I really want is the yellow. Come over here, grab the yellow. We're gonna mix some oranges. We're gonna mix some red yellows together. Yeah, it's gonna look like fire. It's gonna look like fire. So one thing I really like doing is mixing my paints on the canvas. You can kind of just drop them on there. Blip, blip, a little blip of color. And then spread them around either with your palette knife or your paintbrush. dark reds up here. Let's get some of this yellow off. What I really like about the palette knives is I can pick up the paint that hasn't dried yet, move it around. So I'm going to do that right here, pick up some of this yellow, move it around. How can you learn about good color combinations? Chiyo Bataru, I have a video, a highlight, that talks about color theory. You can check that out. Tomorrow we're also going to be doing a landscape painting, and I'll be talking about color theory and how you apply it to a painting. Oh, that's so awesome, Sieg. I'm so glad I got to inspire you. I'm doing my personal projects right now, so I'm trying to walk you guys through it, trying to tell you guys how you can do it. Tomorrow I'm going to be giving you guys step-by-step instructions on how to do your paintings. And I don't know where Free Willy is. I have no idea where he is. No idea. I haven't seen him for a while, actually. Alright, so we got reds, we got yellows on there. Let that drip a little bit. Oh, sorry. Sorry, about that slamming. Love to all the meatballs. Jenry, how's it doing? Thank you for coming in here. MMA Soldier, it is still a prime time for him to stream. Right now he's probably working on his app. He usually streams in the evenings at his time. Having some fun with the colors. I threw on those reds. I'm going to mix all these yellows and oranges in there. Oh no. Did I miss a follow? I think I missed a follow, you guys. You are all amazing meatballs made of stardust, and together we can create anything. Double Brian, did I just miss your follow notification? You are follower number 199. We are almost to 200. I cannot believe the meteoric rise that you guys are allowing me to do. This is so incredible. Number 199, thank you so much. We are slowly on our way to 1 million. Maybe not, but... The follow... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the follow went. That's so funny. Meteoric rise. Yeah, you're totally right. OTP. Maddie Ice. How are you doing, Maddie Ice? Thank you for coming in here. You are an amazing meatball made of stardust, and together we can do anything. Double Brian. You don't know nothing about art. Well, guess what? Just you being here, supporting me, showing that it's looking good to you, that shows me that it's an enjoyable piece. That's all that matters. If it looks good, if you're having fun, that's all that matters. Mossfro, are you guys demanding the Mossfro? Let's see some Mossfro hype in the chat. Or Creeper. You could either do a Creeper or the Mossfro to get that hype going. Either one will summon a new kind of moss. How are you doing, Maddie Ice? Hope you're having a great day. It is amazing that you guys are all here. You guys are all phenomenal beings made of multitudes of star matter. Mossfro. Oh, I totally need to get a Mossfro emote. Oh, we got some hype in the chat for Mosfro. Let's get it back on. We'll get that Mosfro back on for you guys. And then we'll step into the Mosfro voice, the Bob Moss voice. Alright, so we got that blue up here. I'm gonna make this a circle. I don't know why. There's a lot of questions I have about this piece. But that's okay. Art is about exploring, trying out new things.
Build a happy little cloud.
There's the follow. Double Brian.
Happy little trees.
Double Brian, you are amazing. You brought me to Stardust. And together we can do anything. Double Brian, this fro is for you. You guys make this possible. Just hanging out here, showing me that support. I am so in love with Twitch. I cannot believe this exists. Every day, I'm blown away. Wait a sec. That's not 200. OTP the person, I think that was 199. I'm pretty sure that was 199. We're not quite to 200 yet. We're almost there. We're gonna get there. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Nice thing about the Mossverse, we don't have to rush anything here. We take it slow. We paint our happy trees. It's like a burning star. We are so close. We're gonna get there. The 199 followers is all courtesy of Miss Cookies. Yesterday she did this amazing raid. She brought in, she hosted me for 250 people. We had like 140 of them in the chat here hanging out. So incredible. We're going to be doing amazing things here on the creative section. Not just in the Mossiverse, but uniting the Mossiverse with all these other universes. Creating a multiverse of Twitch amazingness. It looks like dandelion fluff. I like it. As long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter what it looks like. I mean, it does. But if you're having fun, that means each stroke you're making is worth it. One thing I like to do a lot of the time, I like to rotate my canvas all over the place. It helps you get to certain areas. Like I would have to be kind of straining to get that same stroke. So make it easier on yourself. Rotate it, move it around, especially with abstract works, but you can do it with anything. You can do it with portraits, you can do it with landscapes, and it's actually gonna activate different neurons in your brain. You're gonna think differently about it when you rotate it. So try it out sometime, especially if you get stuck in a painting. Rotate it, see how it looks. Right, we're gonna mess up these edges a little bit here. You know what? You know what? Just adjusting some stuff. I'm pretty happy with this. I keep putting my hand in that blob of paint. I keep doing it. I really like, there's some areas on this painting I really like. There's others I don't like I don't like that area. We'll just paint over it, put a bird on it. That's what it's for. Paint is really good, especially acrylic paint. You can let it dry and then just paint on top. Super, super easy. That's why I use acrylics, because I like to work really fast. Because I work on a lot of projects, so I like to work fast, get to the next project. Like all the portraits I need to do, but this is nice too, because you don't have to get stuck in one project for forever. You can kind of have fun, change it up. Smear that edge around a little bit. Maybe I should have some blue lines. Moss vs. the Blob. The Blob. Oh man, I remember that movie. I used to love that movie as a kid. I don't know why. I hate horror movies, but for some reason The Blob was one of those movies I just watched over and over and over. I don't even remember why. It's kind of a scary, weird movie. Alright, let me get some more paints here. We're gonna get some paints on this plate. We need some reds, some blues, some yellows. Primary colors. I like working with the primary colors. Fendal, how you doing? Thank you for coming in here, you amazing meatball made of stardust. Did you see the Kappa portrait the other day that we worked on? The Kappa? We got a Kappa up there. Death Vault, lol, Nabo, and Boo. Oh, is it Boo? It's Boo. Scared me. You scared me there. Alright, we got our blues. Primary color hype. Oh my god, Death Vault, you're coming in here with so much hype. We've got the blues, we've got the reds. Let's get some yellows. Yellows and blue, yellows and reds in here. The primary colors are amazing, by the way. You can mix almost anything with the primary colors. I find that if you like a specific color... By the way, we are so close to 200 follower hype. I just wanted to thank you guys so much. Death Vault, this is a warning. This is a warning. In the Mossiverse, we like to follow the pursuits of the mind. So please keep it politically correct and not lewd in my chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. You are an amazing meatball. You can do anything you want, just don't be lewd. Don't be lewd or mean or malicious or trolly. I try to plant a seed for positive creativity here in the Mossiverse. Oh no, you guys. It's about to get weird in here. It's about to get weird in here, you guys. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's about to get weird. Hope you guys are ready for the weirdness. We get weird in the Mossiverse. That's alright. It's okay to be weird. Alright, you guys. We're getting weird here. It's happening. You guys are all amazing meatballs, made of stardust. Thank you guys so much for coming in here, hanging out with me. There it is. That's what we've been waiting for. Fendall, number 200. Thank you for coming in here, showing me that support. Deathball, thank you for coming in here, dropping that follow. Number 201.
There are no limits here. You start out by believing here.
You guys are all amazing meatballs made of stardust. Oh my gosh, we got another one. 203. Kawata-shun.
Happy little trees.
Kawata-shun. Konnichiwa, Kawata-shun. Thank you guys for coming in here.
Start out by believing here.
Dropping all those follows, that amazing support. You guys are so cool. You guys are all amazing, phenomenal humans, but in the Masaverse, I call you guys meatballs made of stardust. So much hype. We just hit 203 followers. You guys rock so much. This is only the beginning of the Masaverse. Thank you guys so much. The name of this song, Labyrinth of the Dance Floors, OC Remix. Thank you guys so much for coming in here, hanging out with me. Alright, let's get that hype down. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This is only the beginning of something amazing, and you guys are all going to be a part of it. Thank you for dropping 203 followers. That is so incredible. I'm blown away by all the support. You guys are so amazing. Oh man. The club can't handle all the amazingness. Oh, here comes the beat again. No, you guys are awesome. 203 follower hype. No LED on the Mosfro. We had so much LED. Slick moves, bro. I got a big forehead here. Oh my gosh. So we just hit 203 followers. You guys are so incredible. So incredible. I really have to thank all of the streamers that have made this possible. Miss Cookies, Val Dudes, Poker Ranger, Proper Artist, Kurzgen. I'm forgetting so many. Fiend. There's so many of you amazing streamers. If you're in the chat and you're a streamer, please say hello. I want to give you guys some amazing creative streamers to follow that have helped me get here today, and I want to show you that we can all make art. We can do what you want. Just have fun doing it. Stay positive. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna get back to painting. Gonna bring the hype down a little bit. Maybe get that Bob Moss voice back in here. Get that Bob Moss voice. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. We're having fun today. I worked on a Kappa portrait earlier. Here's the Kappa portrait. Right there, we got the Kappa smirk staring at me next to the Interstellar fan art I did. Got Proper Artist. Oh, he's hidden. Proper Artist is hidden here. Proper Artist, get out of there. Finished this up yesterday. Also got some other awesome portraits here. Some streamers. We've got Death Sculpt. Got a portrait of Death Sculpt here. Too much painting.
Let's build a happy little cloud. Let's build some happy little trees. There are no limits here.
Berg, thanks for that follow. You're an amazing meatball,
Start
made of
out
stardust
by believing here.
and other matter. Thank you so much for coming in here, dropping that support. It means so much to me that you guys are hanging out here. Top left is Nicolas Cage. I've heard that. No, I've heard that. It's not Nicolas Cage. Definitely looks like him. That's the guy from Interstellar. All right. So we got this kind of strange portrait here, or portrait. This is an abstract portrait, if you guys can't see. I'm going to add some more details down here. And then we're going to be finishing up the broadcast. It is 3 p.m. here in the California. I'm going to check if there's any other creative streamers on. Let's see. I'm sure there are amazing streamers on here. Let's check them out. Are you guys ready? Ready to raid? I'm so sorry I'm done here today, but we're going to show you. There's so many amazing people out there, especially on the creative channel. Amazing, amazing duders, ladies out there. So it is 3 p.m. I usually only stream for about 2 or 3 hours. I have elbow issues in both hands, so my hands get really tired after painting for a while. So I hope you guys had some good times here today. I'm going to be doing a Bob Moss. We're going to be doing Bob Moss here tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys how to do a landscape painting from start to finish. I'm going to talk about color theory. We're going to talk about having a united color palette where you can have your own paints at home. You can work digitally. All right, guys. We're going to do a raid here. We're doing a raid here. Is on strike. All just meatballs made of stardust. And together we can do anything. Alright, so that's what we're going to copy for the raid. Spam it in chat. Practice it. Practice that raid in the chat here. Then we'll find a nice streamer to raid. What time tomorrow? OTP the person. I'm going to be streaming at noon Pacific. Noon Pacific. That's usually when I start my streams. Kneekurt. Death Vault. You guys practicing being on strike. Let's see some more raid hype in the chat there. And then I'm going to bring you guys over to another awesome streamer, another awesome creative streamer. She is a big inspiration. I hang out in her chat all the time. Double Brian, Fendall, Ferg, all dropping that hype in the chat. You guys are amazing meatballs made of stardust. Maddie Ice, OTP the person. Oh my gosh, look at all those colors there. Spiral Void, look at all those colors. Siga, you could put /me in front of that. It's fine if you don't want to, though. It's fine if you don't want to. Alright, guys, are you ready? So wait for me. Wait for me, you guys. I'm gonna drop it in chat. Drop it in chat. Join this channel, but wait. Wait for the call to action. And then when you see me drop it, when you see me drop the raid, drop it like it's hot, you guys. We're raiding Z-Lady Luthien. We're going to be doing it in about 10 seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7. So Fendall's already dropping it like it's hot. All right, well, Fendall got spam. Just do it once, you guys. Just do it once. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Go. Just once. You only need one. Only need one. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys are all amazing meatballs made of stardust, and together we can create anything. Tomorrow we're doing Bob Moss. We're doing Bob Moss tomorrow, showing you guys you can do landscape painting. Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Monkey. Wow, you guys are like seriously coordinated.
Have a good one, you guys. Thank you so much.
Holy